Yemi phone line e bia na obi nim.
Bia no bi nim ba bia bi wa.
Bia no bi nim ba bia anwen de kogu ye. Wada roma. E busa keke o. E de we asem busa keke wa bi. Be nya bone. Why? On fan che yen nya bone. Eye secretariat National Cathedral na ye no. Amna donko ayetu ye no. Abrosan eto aso miensa. Wodi simu a ne ti empie e wa abonten. E che se amna ne mu wa pa. Yetu fom pa. Na anwea na yetu ye no. Eno ane anwea kokko ye yetimi de fele so obi si dan a na waye a profile na wie no. Na ye de afele na ye bu concrete wo so ansana superstructure no so asa aba no. Structure na ba no. Ni ye busa se sa anwea no. Wunnim baabi kura yetu ye de kogu ye. Dia na anim fa sa anwea no ho. Eye legitimate si ebebusa se sa anwea no e wo hene. Eye legitimate si ebebusa se sa anwea na yetu yam na donko no. Eye legitimate si etimi busa se sa anwea na e wo hene. Be free 03 02 24 35 40 03 02 25 79 02. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI Mahmoud.
And you know what to saying? Yes.
In fact, I have some more. I some or you have some papa. Teacher Ghana, Mutumakade, HMA Basa, you knew Yankanokar. Obia did you back and forth, yes, said it ya. Instead of that, your mama and your are you okay? Now I want Yankasagana for no. Yes, Sanema. If you are a canoe, I got to abandon. More manet. Ever manet, you said that you go no. Abandon your road, no come. It's your trouble, boy. They are trauma vice president and on market TV. Bye bye.
03 02 24 35 40. Anwea no yetu ye no. Ewo baby ye cathedral no. Wuni baby anwea no ye de kogu ye. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI Kumtelen.
Nyame adome ye ho ye na so so.
ADAKABRI, good to see me. You face my dinner. ADAKABRI, me think I'm my friend Mageli. But or two much and question. What's a boy but or the ayo? What's one say we do chip a pay that? It's a proposed maybe so. So all you cool my henny, who was asking away bully a casing. Or no shadama, who make a way to do both of them, it will check that. It's also maybe such a one or that is why your body be also Jamaica Ciano. No, for what's them. Miss Mayama stop to be a reserve board no. Then the Korean or reserve board no. The me na quality for pay resign and the pretty for you don't want just to toss on the bonnet to begin to know what no. I declare to him. Who is the captain in pension? What we are testing and young them from the problem. And what you want Ghana. It's a back of that. Me, people talk. Me, ADAKABRI should be so. People to be a woman, but you want to it up for 50 million. And the great and the caca would get this Megala fool. Papa just together, and the school for being poor when you could get transfer. Go to me when you share the school day. You talk at this kind of bank. I didn't. Mr. ADAKABRI, the main cocoa, you them for
03 02 24 35 40. National Cathedral. Anwea yetu no form where they are feeling no. Sa anwea no wouldn't baby ye de akogo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And you know your first sign.
Your friend me.
Me tie way.
I know a big boo art center. A big boo art center. Actually, on the big mission be your friend said.
The Brunini Bay project no be Bobo Beach as a thing.
That project no. A big boo. Nti ye eti osu no e ho na ye hu say the big ogu ye.
Yeah, Kokobusa say person wo to bid and say ye de beje wo say ana and ye ton ana. Omuton so mati nyame nhyira enti wo no no waka so omuton ti ya ubetimi afa ho da bia eye project no ya na sa bobo bi ntimi nka word ni ye bojo na ye hwe se sen no so woton
bojo we say bojo
ana nye bojo bojo de ni ho no sa labadi road on mo no menya the correct word in there. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI, my brother.
Yes.
I'm here some will be sent from National Cathedral. About time to go to them.
I was able to be you.
About time to go I'm none. MPP one time no go to a man.
Into Amiana were here from.
Or that be said, what be said, one friend, Nanado. Because all no there, all see National Cathedral, for Ghana and for his God. Actually, the American national, right? And the man here now, what 2 years no. And if I not quite, those buildings no, the buildings no, no. That is. The judges' houses, no.
Demolition, no.
Demolition, no.
Rubble, no, so.
You understand me? And the Malian embassy buildings, no, so. Those things, no. Then the passport office, also, everyone the quiet. See, what we are saying is this: the judges' houses, Ghana scan ADCO, taxpayers' money, and some people will come and be telling you there. With all this, you should vote for Baumia and the parliamentary candidates of MPP. What do they mean? You think we are joking? You think we are joking? This is Papa Biso speaking. You think we are joking? We need serious government. We need the NDC led by John Mohammed's government to come and restructure this country again. What do you think we are joking? They think we are joking? Charlie? We want good things for our children, our grandchildren, and generation yet above. We don't want any government that will come and confuse us. God bless you, ADAKABRI.
God bless you too. 0302243540. Yebusa say, Bianwa ye true a bon. Yebesi National Cathedral. Adan na yebubu ni nyina rubble no. Anwea na yetu here no. Sa anwea no e wo hene, e de kogu hene. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, ADAKABRI.
Any patch for saying?
FRIMPONG.
You never from me into your way.
ADAKABRI one near my course or my emo. Omo way in echi, no one catch ya call back. A grassroots was a mobra. Almost Sika. Nema was a pepper of mine, and my yansu, young patrol. Now, Omachiche, Omuchiche, no other Omata, Abetre, say, ya mobra. The now my money. We actually, let's say, trade fairs we had to do your young Mr. Hot to the coin. That's it.
Obi beto aso 0302243540. Si ebusa se eye anwea ye tu ye ewo baby eye cathedral no aye de ye feeling no sa anwea no ye de ko he na woni baby egu mpo. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Any patch for saying
Pasha Jafani and the first time I already
yo Jaffa me ntie we.
Father Kabra we dey ma money to my pa with my mind. Yakopon to nkwa. Because ona oye nipa bi abre bia no me come nkoto jani ma me bompa ya ma wa pa no say. Unya akukuduro kan sembi ewo ma ye mbabunu no so no say pentete ye pa na aja wonti fie papa mu krampo na una ne wona mben wo krampo a uti ADAKABRI program a uti minya ntete ye ho no. Oba ADAKABRI say ba cathedral sensen we so a obi a wonim no o ka obedin se ebia woyɛ party enti na wopɛ sɛ wobɔ party bia akyi ɛnyɛ ndɛ na adakabrɛ twe yɛ adwen de si na tie wɔ asɛm so a yɛm bi sɛ hu sɛ Ghana ha nipa dodo sɛ na anim sɛ saa na tie no koraa mpo no ɛbɛsa akyima yɛ agyapadeɛ bi ama ɔman no ɔfa adakabrɛ me nka nkum wɔ asom wɔ mede wɔ epi wɔ asɛm so wɔn hu sɛ ɔmo ayɛ axle-weight sɛ nkyɛ sɛ cars no loadu a sɛ ɔfa overload na sɛ deɛ flat body a obegyina axle-weight no so ne yɛahwɛ car no ahoɔden kilo na ekuta no sɛ emu odudodo ɔde fa kwan no so ebi a ɛbɛma kwan no abalance amen ɛne wɔ trailer bi so ɔno loadu kɔ soro nti wobɛhu sɛ yɛ highway no so no ɔmo de dadeɛ bi ɛkorɔ so nke sɛ sɛ wɔaloadu aboro so na odu dadeɛ no hɔ nom a car no nyɛ adeɛ obetumi ayɛ dɛ afa aseɛ na yɛwura amakwata bɛdi road minister ɔma yɛyɛ bi wɔ motorway bebree me no ka sɛ woduru ahyɛama old toll booth hɔ nom a na baako si hɔ no ɔfa adakabrɛ ɔmɔ wei no afiri hɔ dadeɛ no afiri hɔ ama yɛn nyinaa yɛ ne tua sɛ ɛda kwan ho sɛ wofiri hɔ nom so ɛyɛ aduru motorway toll booth no ɛwɔ Accra kwan mu hɔ axle-weight ne baako si hɔ a baabi a Chinafoɔ no yɛ overhead no ɛhɔ deɛ so na abuda kwan no mu hɔ ɛna wosan firi hɔ na odu tete kwahye te sɛ wofiri kasoa na woba ahyɛama a tete kwahye deɛ so na abuda hɔ no wobɛgye ade sɛ Sunday wei mimi twam akɔ kasoa na nkurɔfoɔ bi adi pick up APC saa nneɛma no a ɔmo lodo agu pick up no a wontumi nkɔbisa ɔmo sɛ moyɛ ho amu na mo
agye sɛ me nua mede ka ho koraa no hwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ carriageway ne free Accra ɛbɛsena kɔ ɛyɛ tema no before so beduru baabi a Chinafoɔ no ɛyɛ overpass no right after ɛyɛ Ashen Chapel no ɔn sɛ deɛ esi hɔ no no wɔde abɔ mu ama ahim ɛyɛ buato ɛna asan apeke de kɔ soro enti kyɛ sɛ dabɛn no obi beduru hɔ a ebebu atɔ kaa no so
tɔ ɔfa adakabrɛ ɛno ne asɛnsɛbɛ because saa nneɛma wei nyinaa ɛyɛ ɔman no agyapadeɛ nti sɛ woyɛ obi a nyamesuro wɔ mu wompɛ sɛ wobɛdi bɔne ɛwɔ wiase mu anaasɛ wobɛdi kokoa mu adeɛ ma wakɔnyɛ ho asotwe a saa nneɛma onni kwan sɛ wode wɔn nsa ka ahia na wode kɔ scrap so abɛkɔ akɔnya anaa natie wei a ndɛ wɔfa adakabrɛ wɔka ho asɛm yi 200 each for one trip ahia na wobɛnya a wowu gyidi sɛ saa sika no ama woayɛ yie ɛso sika deɛ ebi nni wiase mu ha da wopɛ na woahia ɔfa adakabrɛ sometimes hwɛ ade baako pɛ na yɛkyekye ma ewura wɔ program so wokasa na wode abɛso sɛ come on yeah number we dey just time the start so
0302243540 pa na betimi abusa asem we di amayen sɛ anwea no a yetu ye no ye de kogu hene na yagigi hu sika bi na ye de ema hwan. Good afternoon.
From Pacho, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Panyin, the Afro say.
Pacho Abdurrahman Tamim, Lakeside State.
Binti where Abdul Taman.
What far? Yame encounter on board who by said, okay, say, marketing on one by mount on Pipe, I used to be able mount. Yame on board who by Susano Quarry, Yame Babo who by Arno Quara, which knew my local. At Center and America said, they will be limited. I want to say, I can start to be LB overall. Said enough of a big no. What for next year in Japadi Emma, you who Dachi Ebia, Yaquay, Ghana, quite over there, Yaba used to. And Tian who sabi yes, I said, you don't be in a Dachi ever used to. But will be air ton Eddie Gunico to come. Na yanso ye brɛ will be the taxpayers' money as I could turn it to the DBM. What come to the assembly Monday on the country move. And that year we never do. So we are actually open. It's always yes, and that's what we say, and that's a high on area. On my way, your father. Say, I'm fast to be subject to an animal kind of answer, and I see the Bible no Quran video, you're better in your mouth. And see, the image is a say, back to the animal aquine so. Na yade ntembebere akodan na nanom obi a obedi ya Bolivia na nanom ne womundi because ya ma obi enkum sika onfa nkwohwe ona ne yere ne mba na yen ye ebere nti deɛ mɛka ne sɛ sɛ mo na woka no na mo mbɔ ho ban na wobɛtumi akyerɛ yɛn kwan pa na yɛsua nneɛma bebree wɔ nkyɛn da wase nka ho
ɛso yɛ da wase yɛbuso sɛ ɛyɛ national cathedral ɛyɛ baabi etuye no saa kwan no kora no kyerɛ sɛ Castle Road sɛ friend Castle Road Castle Road na ɛfam a yɛtuye wode abrosan ɛtoa so mmiɛnsa kora si fam hɔ a na pampam yɛgyina bɔnten a yɛnhu no yɛtu ma no kɔ fam ɛna emu wa na ɛyɛ anwea no a yɛde yɛ feeling no yɛtu anwea no wonim baabi egu na saa anwea no yɛtɔn yɛ a yɛde sika ne ma ahwan. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI.
Anyi na mpache frosen.
Uni abema Francis mekasasi amasama. Ofa nyame nhyira.
Ami.
Onto nkwandem no mo nkwatente. Ofa medi waki from Port FM ABC server almost 15 years now. And then menya kwa me fro. Chema Gel mami, obo adwuma papa. Ofa kachira Mageli se metu ne bedin. Ofa man de sa na eko.
Tunu bedin mami papa na Mageli wo bia.
Oh, Mageli there. The first time who manage no pa swag no so wom.
Ai.
Aya de no. But ya on pante adwuma na mamre no. Na me se wo ye ne coach yi de. Me se Mageli pufu kula na opa wonche obenya futu. Opa nyame nhira.
Amen.
Ni sita me de be ma. Ba dia me se so ma woni bu na men. Ansa na nyame afro ene hiam. Ofa oma ne pro. Oma no eni kamafo. Oma no ba bi oma ne si apene. She anwea yeti nka anwea betu dia ye bibi ofa no problem kase se wo fi baabi akoje sapo ache mota na se wo mane on pese okwakopa o station ona wo be fo ba head to drain ni nyina esai anko si nya anwea de pele ofa ho na eka bia ma oman no ofa omane pro wa na eka bia ma oman no isi ye bibia ye basa ofa se da bia kure sisi kwan na ye nam so from ache mota kokosi barrier no that dey ye dia fence that dey nyine tutu who is in charge of family dey bia me kasa me yakola afi na me 35 years nka menya nka ye nya so jaban oyi ade na discipline because o man no bia ye na dey bata na dey bi yakora ye me papa na na kukwado o ba hwe ba o shey wo de oba wa mambo kra de bia sai kura as papa no yi na ni on bia amfa no ho nanso ba o shey ye ni ofa anua na wo ka ho asem Miko hu 3 trips. Ewo typha, owura typha kronuma. Won select for marketing down one. Nko 4 trip bi koto bi ko. Mi ankasa mi omo di omo tono 2.5. We are not the man. Ba kasa anu ya wu ko tanke ye park na nke di bu ho. Na nke tumi bu wo man so man ye bibia na nka etumi di asolve. But nipa ba kwa anu ya no e bi a hye bottom. But offer me san ye investigation bi no. Anu ya na gold wo mo. What the secret was one day, Monsieur of Amaba, and you're no good womb, the ancient book, natural cathedral, no good show. Star good no more parking, and Yano plan your first base, second grade. Now, Monday, separate. Now, the one day, I'm not information, ye baby and a yam in Amicasa. That's your part, Mr.
That's it. 0302 24 3540. Good afternoon.
Hello.
And you patch your frosting?
Marcus Gavi.
Me and you, Minia.
Ishanka Aquano Kata Cristiano. As a Ghana soldiers, what's the NDC leaders, MPP leaders in Anua Boma?
There was a 0302 24 3540. Sir, baby, a national cathedral yet to Amna Donko. Time ran a annual cocoon at the failing. Annual yet a coin. Wouldn't baby go. Yet Tony. Utobi. Find a Jessicano. On my receipt. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI.
And you patch your frosting.
A friend watching 50 across Central.
Now watching me in Tiway.
ADAKABRI, Uboju, and Yamisha, and Marjorie, or two, Yamisha, and also Boju. Now, ADAKABRI, maybe me who be say, be a big baby. Now, so one of this information when nobody there. na ɛyɛ ade a ɛkɔ so anaasɛ akɔ so na adeɛ baako a me ka kyerɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ne sɛ NPP aba na ɛte hɔ abufuo ne yɛde tu wɔn akɔ ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a wɔn ayɛ kwan anaa wɔn ayɛ nsuo bi daabi abufuo paa na yɛde tu wɔn because wohwɛ information koraa wɔde abɛyɛ a obi a ɔte obi abuo wode yɛ kɔlɛs yɛ afrɛ ubie la kɔlɛs afrɛ sɛ NPP kɔla baako koraa afrɛ a wɔn nyinaa abuo fu ɛna wɔn tete wɔn si yɛ because small girl ɛgyegye sika no ɛna ɔno yɛde atɔ kaa de boɔ den arɔn sɛ saa kaa no ma agya deɛ ɔno wɔnim sɛnɛ kaa teɛ yɛ ama ne ma saa kaa ne boɔ na hyɛ ɛkɔm a di nipa ɛne nneɛma ɛnkɔ yie na aban no de n'ani bɛkɔ so na ɔboa no daabi ɛna ɔmo kɔfa wɔ yi na ɔno abɛtena baabi na ɔno ɔsom sika na ɔfom sika na wɔn kora na wɔn brɛ sɛ mmea mi nua si wia kɔlɛsi a wɔn brɛ yɛ obi bɛtɔ nsuo kura anum kura no ɛɛden obi yare da kwalebu sɛ mpanyinfoɔ kɔ akɔ kɛrɛkɛ ɛɛden ɔnzi na ɛyɛ nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔ a sɛ yɛnyɛ leader papa a sɛ yɛ na bɛkɔ so ɛno nti na deɛ bɛsrɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ ɔnabɔ alankɔde kyerɛmase afofa ntɔ saa movement bi yɛ movement a ɛde nkɔsoɔ ɛbrɛ Ghana because NDC MPP no yɛatrɛ wɔn mu a 32 good years woyɛ ɔmo hwie nyɛ ebiem sisi ananki yɛ nida so ade sɛ nka $1 wobɛtumi akipu amana kɔ bi a bɛsɛ 8 cedis anaa 10 cedis sisi a dɔla yɛ na agye nsɛm a esi a ɛnam yi eti nyɛ adeɛ a yɛbɛtumi asɔ saa nkɔfoɔ nso biem ɔmo de ɔmo ano ɛbɛba bɛ promise o yɛbɛda ne wei amana yɛ sɛ ɛnsɛm a ɔmo da ma ɔmo ka nyinaa ho boa mesi adeɛ a ɛbɛtumi aboa Ghana sisi a ɛne sɛ independent candidate na ɔba ɔdabɔ alankɔde kyerɛ mate movement for change saa movement ne aba no ɛne na ɛbɛboa Ghana o woyɛ Ghana ni na obi ka sɛ free education ɛna ɛbɛboa wo sɛ wɔkɔ free education si no kɔtɔ aba ma obi a wɔde free education ba yɛ a ɔdaadaa o because free education wɔwie onim deɛ no ato sɛ sɛ ɔde nya adwuma yɛ nnipa no saa de free education na ɛsa bɛyɛ campaign ama for the next time wɔsɛ ɔnni adwuma foforɔ biara ɛti wɔkɔ school na sɛ wɔnya saa nimdeɛ yi a boa na ɔnabɔ la kɔnhyɛ wateɛ mfa no mmra na ɔno deɛ di enyuma because ɔno deɛ Ghana nyina enim sɛ ɔno na di enyuma ba wɔn aboa na ɔman ne enyuma nkɔso na obi eti nya adwuma na ahotɔ kakra mmra na ɔhwɛ sɛ nea ɛkɔ yi a na yɛde fianga girl akɔtena cathedral na ɔno de di sika na ɔtɔ kaa heavy car na ɔdam na ɔmo a mo brɛ de party ne ba ewu nyinaa no ne osu sɛsi obi tra kasa sɛ MPP party no ɛkɔ yi a na yɛ delegate a ɔkɔto ɔbama a ɔmo candidate no because ɔmo de ɔmo di sika na ɔmo kɔto aba ebien si ɛsɛ obi a ɔkɔto aba kansi kabɛ na ɔbɛtu dama sɛ nipa no ɛmi yɛ information bi hwɛ bi follow ɔmo yi wɔ US ɛne Canada ɔmo kɔ yi saa kɔfoɔ na ɛwɔ Canada na yi wɔ aburokyi hɔ no yɛbɛto aba ɔmo ba ha sika kɛseɛ na ɔmo bɛdi yɛn ɔmo de kɔɔ yɛ yɛde yɛte yɛde na ɔmo yɛ maa yɛn eti sɛ ɔmo te Ghana ha na ɔsi wɔni da soɔ sɛ MPP bɛfɔ ɔkosi baabi yi a wɔni baako ɔbɛyɛ dɔkoro kwa mo mmea nsesaeɛ mmra na next time obi nya tumi a wɔn sɛ so wɔanyɛ ne yie a yɛbɛsesa no na sɛ yɛanyɛ saa na dɔ biara yɛ kɔfa MPP NDC ne enya ne yɛsa bɛta ne yɛ efu ɛna ɔman anim ayɛ de ɔman mu ayɛ de a na yɛde deɛ pɛsi akyerɛ cathedral na yɛde nyame din ato so a yɛsi no hwɛ korɔ no a wɔde asate wɔ hɔ a ɛnɔteɛ no koraa na mu tu no mo sɛ adan yɛn Kwame Nkrumah to Ghana sɛ yɛde independence bɛɛ Ghana no yɛafa na kyɛ MPP NDC
Okay, 0302-243540. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Aja Frosting.
Good afternoon.
Aja Frosting.
Aja ni mo ni mi kase panko beria.
Aja mi entie we.
Yo, ewia die, mensi account die. Mensi wa video na kia Professor Makwe Chinya. Ewo, Pabenya, Kabo. Wani ade no ko. Ewo, Oba Adam ni kaze bi anzo anemi anya adwen. Mesi enka enkron bi ho anka yemubu kron nyina nwu won. Nank yansa anye kron foforo. Na enipa ewo mu no. Yenyi yempoku baabi. And this is a woman who won't turn it down. Because freedom not do so many people. for ya dia official of freedom giving kanasem enti Ghana no ya dia enti ya nka dia Ghana na nka sa dia ya no enti ababoy that's me awu kai emze mrebi onyomtoni ba ko bi owo mem ta dia bi kokun no ana meboa ana say na ya nhia bibia wo ene ebusu a ye asa waka na ye no kure because sometimes me na mo ubo hu obi a kaje wo to wo ye ne da kwa na ka faso na emfa no ho na wo hwi wo anwea na odi asi kwa na fa na de obomode ana fa o ka ne ko fa na anwea no so nka bo nse se wani afro kenso wani da wo anso so aja yentimi nka ene ye di ene ye ene edi ewu enti metre se yamfa mranya adwuma
yo 0302243540 se eye anwea kokwa yetu no fom ewo ba bia ye National Cathedral no anwea no wonim ba bia rikogu ye na anwea a million trips 18 cubic a million of it na yadi ebi mankrofo 200 cities no so dia koma hwan. What are your thoughts? Good afternoon.
ADAKABRI Mahmudu.
Any patch of saying?
Respecting Asama Lebando John 5.
You mean to way?
No kwanya menu, a bill, but my papa. Na, who be said there, in front of you two, and Nanuko Green, and be out to the mana. Maybe a mini woman, but the cost of money, Munankata, no kwanya menu, no quantity or Muntam drop one. Oh, Muna Mubeyaba. Na Yansuya, the year follow. It is you are doing with the fine topic about Tuja. No, be said, yeah, friend, it is a woman. No, I try it. You will cost to a mine.
Yes, yeah, there was it. Two more callers now for Yemra Studios. Ramedi in Como 0302243540. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI.
Yo, Penny Pacha Frosting.
The Pacha from of James, like I said, 25.
Yo, Penny me in T-way.
The Pacha, now, I'm not Casanta or Cancer, yet I'm not a diablo, a source of a few more a bit me a woman. At the purpose of your two Amanano. At the two one and if there be any opportunity, turn Agnia, Indian, you choose here the other. The Pacho, you two Amana, so what's the other?
They are the Babe National Cathedral and a basement, and it's Nana Bank of Ghana for new building. I can basement 1, 2, 3 and Sanada Panaba until you two say your National Cathedral, now your basement or and Sanada Panos what was.
Okay, and then I didn't call a 2 year, that a giant one at Yafaka Brania, what's now, and no, or did you pick out on Catra? One of Hinaka, okay, can't, Yimianum, a gentleman of Fredo, Mikato of a kind and Watson. Oh, but then I'm not obedient at the area for good or a car and flying to see. How many of them come on Mano and Cosono? Because almost 4 1 I'm in a catastrophe in the thing. A kind of the first one almost knew your bed bank tower, a big some 4 at the actual woman, one Casata now cry out. Of ADAKABRI, I mean, Edula.
Yamen count 0302243540. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI Mahmudu. Oh, a Germany, Japan, and my last scholar. Material such a pan, office. Now, a program time do another came, material program, Mariana Masanko back office. ADAKABRI, I needed 30th of May. You between better to 7 December. Hey, ADAKABRI move with you. Now, the one my way. I could find on my way. The last time so we program this answer say Sikano Moko J, Wisdom Kobo said Baba Sobu in Sue
you find Wakahano. Since Kufado transfer from 2016. Please, and issue you. Him found Mutuma solve that problem. Minimum crime, minimum circle, minimum Kanishi, minimum Kasha Road, some major road you want and show you fine. Him found Mutuma solve that problem. Your person among publishing you who say, place here, and you to solve when you. Because baby, a minimum Accra had be say, in so far, and you show you the form of Kodja Sabusian. I'm going to say, baby Kwa, circle the main center of Accra. I'm going to say, baby, I'm going to say, Kanakoi. National Cathedral. And who issue the Brabana, most out to 2 and Rihanna Mukutu. Now, most out to me. And it's come to be now somebody. I am a physical means, car, my child, COVID-19 was coming and somebody. And we can also almost Antony. And Kofu and Casa ADAKABRI, so said Ghana and Casan Basamoto. Instead of Omonton Ghana and Mumonko. And I say, Baumio so means of a bar or Baba Pie in Nancy or Ghana and Yabashi. ADAKABRI, that's in Yamisha.
Yes, so yeah, there was a pa. It is a brave way said, yeah. BK way. I said that's no go and yade Emma Kunu Ghana. Na Kunu Ghana and what did the Benia? What the Araba Basin and the Abba what the Ebwaye. The Kunu Ghana at the Mossy. Or the Araba Basin, Ebwa Mabawa, and the Bois and Ma Bibi at Miakosu, the Amain. Kunu Ghana Korean or the Honcho capsules. So at the Eba prostate disorders, 5 capsules in the morning, 5 capsules in the evening, in 30 days, then all is well with your prostate. Mr. Kill, libido in men, and then just what the improve at the Ama was stress levels in at me see a quine na abua war. King tablet, a blood pressure regulating or stabilizing on King tablet and a Kunugana diaba. Prekunu on 024-413-9176. 024-413-9176. 020-413-9176. 020-413-9176. Right. Kusuneti Neat 100.9 FM. In the studios, Yaw Asanitano is a political analyst. Nana Kwajo Ajay Yabua of the New Patriotic Party, Osno. Na Adele Umar of the National Democratic Congress. Eye Chineye Adiaba. Ya Mwatinasi. Na Kwajo Osu ya Mwatinasi.
Ova Joso, mama apia for so.
There was sick. There no sick.
E share with videos watch.
And correct.
Eja, openi koju damia da Roma. Is where so the every Wednesday about Thursday.
Yo.
Thursday. And I said be amebo go do.
Ah, some so dia me mete ya na say eja be ma fefe. Ah, upese do ba ya wadana.
Ambesia man no.
Ubebeshia mama biama.
Of Anka production ke ma wo mbebre.
When the mama biama ba, how would the child look like?
Obe se police ni a ne wo fa ne Jerry.
Just uwa biama so wa.
Why go say why?
We tuntum se bidie.
Ye bo the same team na ha ho.
Uretia. Uwa biama wa.
Be tuntum biama tuntum.
Biama so tuntum. Sabi utedu yaso. Na biama so I can't tell.
No fa e ba bia de na tell no so. Of any million tell no so.
Biamsi what?
Of when you could draw the no about Samantha for it. No Italian no so.
Maybe the down of Panameko.
I remember Damiano Bessia home in Dano.
If we don't know,
Baba Madden me do one man of papa because Ariano, my brother back on so year free woman crum jasso. In Ghana Panema, I be a mama meswa. No matter to us who was anti-achim. I call her Hoddy and Swaka.
I call her also the Swaka. And the who can make us just say, he on somebody abubunya on Saka.
And now for on Sanka crown Sabeka. When somebody in my mission that catching and saying, yeah, dear God and coordinating in advance. And a jar of fire sanita no genius moon my patch of my message. I feel of us for a dear who can go pay Yamba.
Well, yeah, and no man, you know, and
no, of ADAKABRI so buzz of fires or the car bene be going in. onim no ade ne car ne si asamatamfo ye ma ne fa mankran bi
e car bit me akọ
eno ni asam no ofa me se
ube asamatamfo ya o se omu ye bypass bi e bypass o sino no eno mo de be sene twam asamatamfo akọ bypass enyinem de ho no no contractor na ma ho ye baja
kwan asam bia be gugu kwan ne so ma na before the offense baby be man kwan ne wo no e ho so tutu kakra aswe wo boba kum ho na ka ne be
me get sketch no wanya du asamatamfo ya wi
adu enti no so oja no odidie odiri wi anu anante ato aso
ya David ebe ye ebi abubetu mo no wate David ebe ye ya na what is saying
ofa ya me ado mashira me
yo enu ma me
over to over say my jerry funu nya se o ma ofa ya sanita no mura so betime di akono no ndimi fa nko ga no metire mu da metire ma je nya me nko anka me fika ni matofo mu me so na ma na engineer to Africa ni mu yo de mom nchika ni siwara
okay
yo
National Cathedral amena ya yatwe wodi abrosan to aso meyensa esimu na pampamu MP abontene emu wa pa na etre soso ni eguso yebusa se anwea yetu ye no tipper truck double axle no 18 cubic no about 1 million trips and ye call ya anwea ne de afiri ho ubusa se na anwea no ye de kogu hene na anwea no ten a woman tia ye digi 100 and ye digi 200 cities answer 200 cities ye transfer ye mfa receipt ma obia ababa wa bi na gigi ye na sika no ye legitimate ti e bebusa se sa anwea no e wo hene na yitu ye ne ton so a fine ye discard man no atosu mi no company bi a your friend Next Gen 5G network e Ghana sa company no na nsaka contract no so be rolling out 5G network e Ghana sa company no Ghana mampanyini can say approve aba say yempe company bi mfama no 5 days before the Ghana mampanyini be kasa no and sa company no ye incorporate here. What does it tell us?
Who are the owners of that company?
Maybe Busame.
What you time I take company there, you should be able to tell us the owners.
GBKB in Sentia Yanam DK Busano. Ya and some men in the ho. Inti we.
Of Amedasi. Where a telephone from function, I don't come at Tabantam, but ne party. Me ma phone so maybe ma produce a message sending to me my pen of friend.
Dabrena, you do Mukanian.
Until I had no option. Obi test or say idea of our car. Pushing pa and come on. Then so I had the okay push me pa and damn man. Then just when
I find me interview being so I am a bushing for your mother. Jamodi ma bidi. Osi woni di no amambia ti jamo chire komonko a.
Ofa asema wakofa baby. First of all mention wankasa production team na omo muti na omo hwe. Asema wakofa baby ya asema ye betumi aka say it has been on the blunt side of the ordinary citizen in this country because and as a political actors ya discussing no mark cathedral ho asem de coach ni brema ya kan nyina wo cathedral no to the point say I had called on the authorities say cranes na esisi ho no also ba ko bi echi no e kire kwan mu pe with those beams in the friend say the money balance no e hwe kwan mu pe but what is worrying is say for all this while adwuma no install no nobody is taking care of the machines and we know say corrosion at the end ben apple e betumi arrest man be at the unexpected could happen in the near future. And the first of all I will urge the people in charge to make sure say they will dismantle those cranes so the be nipa e twam ho a na kuma betoni ba ofa asem akofa be asem kese papa I'm sure say after the political actors eba be actually. Now, one other thing, and also you lose sight of it in this cathedral saga. And say, so far, now embassy be foreign embassy. The moment a nation attacks her fellow nation's embassy, it means that you have overthrown that. Oh, pulling the building down amounts to attack on that country. Assassin Mali embassy na nesi.
Develop someone don't be distracted. You can shoot him.
Baby ana sa dana ye Malian embassy or whatever it is not a sin. Technically it doesn't belong to Ghana. It represents the country Mali. Until the moment we be taking action on it to pull it down, you must have gone through rigorous processes. Probably say you are using the taxpayers' money to even give them a new edifice. And I want to believe say they did all these things. But it was an attack on another country, another sovereign country's representative in this country, which means the ambassador here would say, technically say, he's representing the president. So he's the president of Mali in Ghana. Yabu and Wagu, a whole passport office. Yajiragu. Plus other bungalows are not just
a scholarship secretariat.
Exactly. And a scholarship secretariat will be more pretty. In a certain school, just by a certain school, in your friend is saying, Ghana, is it Ghana National or something like that?
Omuni school in the compound.
Shh. Almost, but adjacent, just there.
Yeah, no, just there you'll be adjacent.
Into those inconveniences, when we knew very well that the president promised that no taxpayers' monies were going to be used. And mind you, this particular cathedral I have never, and I will refuse never to call it a so-called national cathedral. It was a cathedral that Obia Ope Tumiyedi, a promise is Oba, or any young Pontem will be same. Indeed, now one can't any party for it was not part of political campaign. Into Oba, or so Oba just assassination. We stood against it, but he went ahead to do it. Fast forward. Baby, I could dress to see I can't annual once. Now we share tonnage ya to every home. Now, as we speak, you know, ye move baby potting, but can say Hannah, your cockran on your cockran, so say ye tompa is kind of a secretariat in Juana. And now say it's kind of a back consolidated fund because now we have come to agree, say so called National Cathedral. Ntianke say a fund is kind of cool. I am surprised, say. This affable and respectable woman, Mame Joyce Ayi, as we speak, she's still one of the people on the board. I'm holding on to the so-called cathedral. I am a yapa because Mame will be a buno. I never expect a son basis. But we demand accountability regards Sa Anyano Motu. Baby or medical yes, free. And I want to believe say actually to come out with the evidence, and I said baby potting, and I said idea, but how can be which was very profound. We see Omo can say Omo the contract man will be, but our contract no be an MPP member couldn't get the money, but NDC person got it. So you see how the system runs. You need the same NDC for Bob Brana. Somebody within the NDC had gotten a juicy contract from that particular site. And he said, and we would have loved to say investigation will go beyond to unearth whoever got that contract within the NDC. And we want to also make sure, say, when or no MPP, all these things will help us. And I did bet me the concrete proof and the truth in it. They said, Omo hokotoye tipa trucks drivers ne ho sanka ba ko to me frey e no can say ampa me koto anwani bi at this price na me receipt A or receipt B. But as you put the burden on Marjorie and Crawford, Omumbo Modern said they will investigate to find out say anwani ampampa ba bi e ko tugu yara enim say bi go wo sisi ano ye ton ana na ye ton so a ye sen. Now the 2 feet straight, so how much was it being sold for? Is it the 200 you have said here, or probably there could be another figure? And you offer so many things will have to go into getting the truth out of this. Now, there's nothing to that effect. Say, I'm passing your tongue and maybe. But of course, I have read the Japade document over and over again, so I'm not surprised about some of these things that people could go behind. Now they become the champions of the game. Now, especially this regular callers and testers will be rightly pointed out. Said, none of them. I hear debate 2012. His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo promised says paving the road sides that who run a very reducing foot thrown a fino or the Bema party foot soldiers. As we speak, or buy an microphone more than any hold him. Or Pamu Munyan or no cry Arabian flowers and or Baby Diao. I just sent to the friends and if he a Nima police station or born home by no. Check the frontage of the Nima police station. Not checking another so to see the front, the facade of his house. And he, I quite to say animal farm, and as George Orwell, not choice. 4 good, is it 2 good, 4 good, 4 legs good, 2 legs bad, something of the sort. And you offer GBK big for there. You see a back home once a month. Now, I'm wondering.
And there's 191 days to go.
I'm wondering because you see, they never thought power would go out of their hands so soon. Let's even assume without admitting, say, NPP never cause what trap them. The NBC has a sound microphone. Even if NPP still stays in government, would you ever think, say, Dr. Bawumia will treat you the way Nanado used to treat you guys? And now you think, say, you can manipulate Dr. Bawumia as we perceive that probably he will be manipulated. You think that will happen? I have always said on every network, say, I am convinced within me. Say, no matter what it is, if Dr. Bawumia happens to get power, to be able to live up to expectation, he must rid of himself all this, in quote, miscreant, and those people are the GBK for who besides saying to Omutumebla, besides saying Skabebrebe anchor for bread. People go to hospital, they give birth on the floor. They receive blood or any other medication on the floor, sitting in plastic chairs or wankasa or mukokoto. They go to buy mats and come and sleep on. Whilst you guys are piling millions of dollars at the expense of the taxpayer that you promised. Say, oh, ba, now or more lives are better. Into your some bonipo regards this abysmal and fracadament government of Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. We must investigate every issue to ensure say the beya no kurebia e be free mo aba na fracadament and crofone say omo kan say so manufacture ye de
ya come into
offer ya sama wo dia buy na de ama obia nso twentwen na so wo chinchim na adwen say ampa wo sa de we nti how did they go about it if about 1 million trucks have moved out of that site of anyeska kitwo. And the people who bought it at 200 Ghana cedis, probably your diesel crop will be at 8,000 and now but you are selling it as 2,500 Ghana cedis.
Also pay and you be the failure. No truck owner no. Ebekwa ko ton o 200. Yes. At the abrow at a cost of 2,500. Now the only what when you akoko the abrow. What they call your failing. What so and a truck no so no. Ewuram take ko ye adwuma no a. Ye de beli eye on my Ghana and the bill contractor and say, why every day hiring here 5,000
trucks. No, who are the owners of the trucks?
Me bebu same.
Now for me, Mr. Wine. Omo tree and if you omo
sources to me no. And I but back na me free some percent protect you but back yeah over patriotic. So me friend no person oka e bia me de be hye da o se me de be CNC obeka
over some okremu and me body tough and which say I think say it calls for further investigation and you ba bia is kind of a call because that money
na e wo dia ma contract so be see na here anwia so wo too free for more so no
you see and so if the secretariat were any wiser in quote probably what they would have done is that esika was adiemu. Inti ye chinchi ya kopeska no Saa anwen ya yetu.
Yeni kentum
na yemfa bi
and share manase.
So, but they were just there. It means that they don't have the technical know-how. They have only their power. Mose mundi and nimni juma. And that is all. And I commend those who opted out of that so-called that wicked border. As we speak, a group of them for whatever it is that they want, they are still in the system supporting our edge.
Okay.
Our edge, my man, ono pen na media we obi a menim se omamu ha oyo ba wadi ne hunia ye bu
salt and light
nti won twe ne ho mfi saa dirty games
yo yaw yen konkotie eye nana kojo suso e obi aboa oyuko obad kojo aboa
ava
yoko de share papa nti osuso e anwa ono kwa de wutobi
awasabe menya nwe adwuma da ti minima nwe ho asem
awunye project bia dodo wa ho no wa anya feeling ho
tama me ye feeling ne start cathedral adwuma
ye nei no obi epe anwa kokwa ye feeling a ye goto ne he ne de abre no
I can't really tell. That's all for it man we two anwa feeling da bia cathedral started da bay you feeling Grumano with the beer. It maybe when is there anything big news beer. They're working of means I'll be very happy. Some who and as a meeting a free power so could to be ho. Na the pakra to free ni ho. Na fi almost some rabon may account for. And you know go and you mining in anya.
Yes,
and before I met Bandy on the son, now many you can't say the attack on a nation, a Mali, and an embassy, a war. Mr. Ofa, your buffy dear so now ye castle, I am also me and he knows very well, say, there's no way any government can go near any embassy building without having a serious negotiation with them. Of a team ye. Without having a serious negotiation. And offer wouldn't deal we say. It's not like you don't know. I'm penny want to mean sorry precope enkosu okubu Mali embassy, which you know very well say ain't means. Enti ansani ebetu na mo be saying there has been a consultation. I reached a consensus. And he agrees, okay, we are moving you to this place to use this place for something else. Oman Tiasia, you can use it. So, Mr. Etifoti of our Ghana and go for Bupao. Mr. No. O say the movementa Ube Kodon Sakoka embassy is an attack on the nation.
Yes, and I said that
it's
probably
not.
They might have done the necessary consultation.
Then you should have brought it on board.
No, it is necessary.
You should have. No, it's not.
Very necessary.
It's not needed.
Hey,
it's not needed. It's not needed. It's never needed here. The point I'm trying to make is that you know very well. Wouldn't
I was not
part of. Nah, can't be. Wouldn't it's the idea we here no. Mischief no yamana you too much. Wouldn't said there's no way. So be betting in Sakoka even Ghana embassy.
Joluha said you could be one of the embassy contractor. Be sorry, you could be bugu. And Unikruma.
And the Kosi say.
And the Kosi say.
And I
don't know where they have gotten the issue. In fact, on 2 occasions, different embassies has been attacked.
But the word attack now, the word attack now we use no. And I have problem with. I have problem with that attack word now we use. Because offer, there's no way. Said them di can kind. So be a sorry precope or some embassy be building for what? Now, who expect say wo dear was be China ne dear yenya man nsi wo of how dear ne Mali holiday yenya man nsi wo. So what I know, there might be a serious conversation.
There might be.
And I cannot even use their might. There was a serious conversation and reached agreement before you can touch the building. The person tears here no. Why would you to say? Some negotiation na course unity. Eno mutimi ejina ye. Emo mutimi ye.
Did they listen to us?
Who protest?
We protested.
You and
those
who?
Offices there in the bungalows.
We
didn't want them to touch it. Did they listen to us?
Okay.
So you will listen to Mali and leave your citizens.
The good about what you are saying is that dear na ye use asase ne dia ye ne emfa nye ema malifo ye de yamo my Ghana
almost a global
ye de ye e de ama o my Ghana okay me da say they say o kasa mba mu no fase minya o de ko say waji me di asa ka waji ni nyina asa ka but the best one say the attack on other nations in there please it's too harsh and you don't have to be doing that man pende kufu ado attack o man bia o attack o man bia embassy e Ghana sase ena friend say emra ebo wiase nyina oban ne say baby ade ama oman bi so wontena no mfa de dwumadie ensie no enye wo oman na esi wo sase ne so wo dia unya release de mo wie dia e omo dia enti ye nyina agitum but de me chire mama Ghana fo eti ate ase ne say enkomodi akoso ema malifo gi di etime move wo mu free ho e de mo call different place ofa de to so mienu azeza anua ho asema awie yi ye kan ye nyina ye ni beje se dem di kan se be hu no kure wu me I don't believe it. Let me be straightforward. I don't believe it, so I don't need to waste my time on it. No kure ni I don't believe it until say be benya further particulars kire say bibi say yakoso no me I don't believe it. There's nothing like that.
You don't believe what? See you anua if you want to say it on.
See akoto anua 200 cedis. I don't believe it. And you're the first time and same be about Bontia, it turns out to be false. You see, let me tell you one thing. In government, you know, and you might be breaking. Metio who you be here 90 kroman na almost see teacher excavators am before. Let's say by na me do say am two excavator. Me wa me who excavator put. Never seen some. Minim baby omu go here na minim how e wo na baby akwa kodro. So obetan wo keka afa. Obe create story dia fa wo. Obenya wo ho atetimu no. Na wudi answer ya kwachiri. I believe that one of those people almost some person almost say tarnish the image of government, you know, and almost hear this kind of orchestration. But then that's what I want to say about this Anya Hons and Semono.
Okay, say you can no. Me akwala so. Akwa kwese obi di nsuo bi abodua. Na oso otwa nsuo ne mpoa. Na je say nsuo na timi act. That's the obe keken na be man.
I'm not saying what I'm saying because of you of ADAKABRI. But the me can say
don't believe anything.
I don't believe it. You say anything.
Mr. Person, so me no to nya no. Me no to nya no. Me ma wuntwa me mpoa. Amma me nye bibi. Se ba kumpo. Epesa me no kase o kasa sisi a.
Yeah.
At me dwunu ho akwa ansa na mama ne kwa na kasa.
Na the person kasa kwa na me kana say nye wo of ADAKABRI.
Na say anwa no so mo ton 200 cheap na say expensive.
No hu hia me. Na expensive ni cheap. Yeah. Of your way. So when you be na be dada no, I'm not the I'm not responding to question here, not me. That's what I want you to understand. Me nyango for na bet me dada omo. I'm on my falling to this kind of questions. You know. Say you cheap, say you high you. Anyone some empty offers, as I said, me need until say beer further particulars beba. You be also okay. And yet these are the people who are so involved. They should also come out and tell Ghanaians what they know about it. Until that, you know, offer me, I think say we should leave it the way it is and move on.
ADAKABRI.
Also, you might have there can be the more few bones. Of a man topic as over when him there.
And the excavators are here.
And yes, excavators are some day.
I say, I show about 771.
That them with the cultures are the family. Ademo.
Yeah. Wafa. I mean, since you know,
as my dama Masuane say,
National Cathedral.
National Cathedral, I'm none of that. A year, and yeah, idea feeling. A legitimate, people say, I'm really 2 years a wine. It could go in. Say, your tongue to swear, the trauma mine, the discanema will be. Allegations say, your tongue and at 200 cities, 18 cubic meter trip. Almost 1 million trips at 200 cities. And go for better toy. Obi or two be the big Bobo Beach as
Bojo.
Kokobite.
Yabi, and yes, I could be the America.
And yes, and you Bojo na walker.
A correct word. Or no, or better 200 and you could go on. Oko na so kokota, while before Tipatrock. na what you diesel no ono so beto ama 400 cedis ababa wa bi ena na gigi sika no e wo site ho
e wo Bogo Beach ho no
ababa wa bi ena na gigi sika no
no I want to understand site ben of Eking no site ben of Eking National Cathedral na say Bogo Beach ho na wo ka no
ababa wa bi ena gigi sika no e wo National Cathedral site
ho
okay a year 200 cedis without any receipt to anybody
Woman dey kono so mo ko ton 400
and it is a this tipper truck no cost no memo
over
because is it legitimate demand a request say anwia no ye defa hen yetimi busa na
offer my construction na check akra and in my own experiences in construction no yeah na yesi ni say ban say sebe ye wo demolition bi a ye ba ye wo site ho ana say sebe ye be two form ma ye nya you know anwe bi a ye betimi use aboa projects na usually ya na ye ton me ma typical example na nu ya sheda nche bia me papa mosque bia e wo abeka zongo ni mo wo say ye bubu na ye sese free hono na ye ba be si foforo sisa na e be sisa debris ni ye na free hono ni workers on be tutu roofing sheets ni yi na e wo ho ni na no na ehu hia say e be raise almost 60,000 cedis to carry the debris out of the site, remove the roofing sheets na inside nyama na ye 60,000 ye nkra 60,000 what we did was that you demolish a property no iron rods na wo mu na eton ye roofing sheets na eton ye ndua no na eton ye ye wie na de balance ye we am fa nyama anything fanko. Now anybody that is handling government project usually no in my own personal experience omo your road construction no to tune in idea they usually tipper truck drivers no what the main contractor does. I'm telling you this on what I know on a level of construction. Tipper truck driver no on one usually no sebi so will be obi ohonma ohia anua na oni nipa na akwa negotiation no wait tua no ne fuel sika ne kakra bi na waje nti sebi ade ne to 1,000 cedis a so de mami be 600 bi be boa me fuel ne kakra bi na won so fa de ode be bia fa koye. So that one happens. But the fact that a National Cathedral and I did project no so your mind there say a band say sebi ye beton anuana egu hono say a contractor in a ton yeah. I mean I don't know what the issue is. Inti the person me understand say was it that ye ton anuano before say contractor ni free site no and now say time ana contractor no site na ye tutu no and on moto. So no on a normal day if you ask me there's really nothing you know wrong with it because omoton edi hon faso. If it is the contractor who has sold it to get some extra cash, fair enough. Say you're buying soon a ton here, you know, anybody within government in a ton no BBR. But I'm saying that this usually what happens is that it's on a business level.
Is it a legitimate request to ask of some information?
There's nothing wrong with it. As on mine, because project near your mind here. I remember there was a project that was done in my village. What do you call it? Bimbila project, Omoya project. No, the town itself. Na ye hiya boba. There were certain places no ye hiya boba edigo, but we're not getting the stones. Contractor no, he sold it out of the town. The chiefs got angry. Say, you know, like yeah, crowns are your no. But we also need this stone. So if you can give it to us, even if we have to give you something small and bring your machines to level for us, you can do that. It's a legitimate question for as long as it is a government project. But I'm only giving you me mao. The person what I say in the construction field, no, it is something that is norm. It's a norm. Mama cannot say. So say contract, no, private contract and man, and now a contract. No. No, I'm not even interested in whether it is true or it is not true. But my bottom line is to basically just let us know say a legitimate question.
Anyano you true ya no.
Ewa he.
Yentimi musa se wa hene.
No, but once won't mean we are hockey can conquer. It's not possible. Usually what will happen is that the contractor
Amuton for the beer.
The contractor.
Offer one way, yeah, a coin
contractor and one ton.
May found question. What was it when you iron rose will move? That is all mine in the fire.
You say contractor. Of was on tons annual
offer the mechanic says, Semete, Adele or a contractor, some all can but he has said, dear. No. Semete has said, dear. Okay, Mama Landed. I would say, what for matter?
Yes, say up to 1 million trips.
A womb?
And a yet two, a dear free from home.
A boom.
And now, one more a Tanyano, almost to free National Cathedral. A year site war at 200
cities. Yes.
Now, almost men are made pay and you be latrite ni be na me de I am a failing now.
Yeah,
I bet 20 amount 2,500 cities.
Yeah, because latrite
so
is
it means
sold at price. Yes.
Sad latrite no. I am fast dear.
No,
so go what's the contractor no? On to sa nyanon ton 200 cities at say 1 million trips no. Emphasis can free.
Me answer offer. Offer me answer. Na be obi abusu myself don't me answer.
Yeah. Wakasa sa.
That be of what be myself. Offer me answer na there 1 second. Me answer offer.
O say offer say.
Adekasa.
Can me answer offer. E na kan be say for pass the no mu di no. Ya ko he ba bi egu.
Adekasa.
Asem no emienu. Ni di kan site no e ya ban site. And a year 2 annual close to about 1 million. 1 million annual ye free honum. I think say what would really help Yenina is to find out say sebe annual contract and a ton ye ana sebe a buying any contract and ye because usually when we are awarding contracts, what happens is that we go into negotiations. So, she told the beer, Obi Honoma or Abay Mono, I guess, okay, Munim, Bobana Mudibe Jumano, me percent supply. And I say, blocks now mobile beton, me percent blocks down beton, me supply, cement, me supply. So, we need to go a little into details to find out, say, service, a buying the baby, and on your Mokai, say, okay, Unim, and Yana Babe to every moon, or leave the sand for us, we want it. And I, because that quantity of gravel is not sour, no. Government could have made use of it if government wanted to, because there are projects across board. Mamika buying year projects all over. I remember one year your friend is saying, Botiano, yeah, you tell now over West Hills Mono, they are cost honorable Amabua. In 2016, I was the one handling that project. I remember that time, they talk gravels, no, grade 9 no for construction for graveling, no. We were buying it 1,200 that time. 2016. 1,200 for one. So, buying projects all across now. If the government feels that, listen, we would need this thing, so many things goes. In fact, we have to even see the contract of the National Cathedral to be able to discuss this because there is no way. Exactly, because there is no way under high heavens any engineer from any government agency will sign a contract of this nature knowing the amount of anya you be to factor. So the question we want to understand is that is it possible, say, contractor near buying a come into conclusion, say, Butua, a cow cost on fat, utibiton, say, that you know, obey agree. Maybe I know what you have to say, and you know, bet me at 100 Ghana cities. So, utibiton, and the broso, I was him. By every factor 100 Ghana cities, there would be a fire. But it is not possible because Ansana project never started. No, a buying engineers, the contractor, no, back around. And you're infinitely big where you're the back of you way big projects now you boo on crano. Infinitely go why they be here
debris
no why they be here yet Tony saying you cannot say and Yamana course or hono sebe everything went like that without nobody paying. No. If your tongue and your honor
even evacuate
I'm telling you all of it it comes in the bill of quantities Neum. So at the end of the day, it is not possible that the contractor will sell it without government knowing. No, government being. But who sold it? Who made the money? Where did the money go? It's a legitimate question. You bet me, sir. Mama cannot say so. Into better particulars about any but me and I say me be calamity you. And the Nyama project you can say like what you want to say.
Told us that you not use the taxpayers.
Yeti hey offer. And I'm a bow. Say offer ya bompire mami offer also you are there me bomb I dey open them me visa offer say visa me bompire mo afei de me a me ko fie ko bɔ mpa na me ka kyerɛ nyame sɛ nyankopɔn wo boa me na me nsaka visa yi a mɛbɔ afɔre ɛwɔ asɔre dan
wonkwa wa your promise
mɛbɔ afɔre ɛwɔ asɔre dan mɛba nyankopɔn ma bɛ kyɛw bɛ 200 Ghana wɔ asɔre dan ana mɛpɛ egyanka bi a wɔ asɔre dan na ma hwɛ no ɛmɛ no so ya na me ba bɛ bɔ ma afɔre a afei de me bihwɛ nana kojo me hwɛ nana kojo kaa yi mu a ne purse bi na ɛda hɔ yi a sɛbi 200 Ghana wɔ mu yi na ma fa me de kɔ akɔba afɔre we don't do that. It's not done. You know, me, I always say, a personal promise between Nana Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, and Nyankopon. A personal promise. What for? Yeti hey, can you hear any say? You bet me and say, oh, me call do kwano so, and I may call your friend is saying, may call your friend is saying Ada kwano so, and I meaning your friend is saying Kaso kwano so. Mr. President, uni mama for if you are seeing now be anymore. We are seeing now be anymore. Kaso ye na shakatire no ana ye kan hwasem Joyce ai mu na obi aba be support. Ka say oh nya me pese me yenie na mom e wi ase momra mebo ame won ko to asase wododo wa
simple
ora am break kakra bi
mate
na wo de menti asem no ho kakra bi
yo fayate
na nipa wato materials every hono no sabi aye anwea e wo National Cathedral asase no so no de wunim fa ho no ka kire me nkyerkyere mu
Mare ye ba coupe. Ya mi mi se mi ti pa truck owner. Inti mi mi ti se omo ton. Am na omo bu dan no. Omo ye san kan truck. E me tedi. No de omo tua e kan pa omo bu dan. Omo tua material ka. But after that now, omo vie na omo pa ti tu promo. Na omo ton material no pay 200. Omo ton man. Inti se obi je di na order wo me wa. Akoto company na wo mu tuo ho no nsem na tuo mu ka wo ho no when tuaka o ma wo tu when tuaka o ma wo tu nti ambe bu dan ni nyina bia wo ho nyina no e no de ye clear no o mu tua in patrol no ka like o mu sha si tu ne de no kwari ni o mu to man ya ye 200 patrol let me to more than 100 views, maybe to more than 100 views. Each person should to more than that. Each person to more than that. But many side is coordinate material development. And I answer Yakoto.
Na uko se wo pe eye material no anwea no na utua 200 na. Utua 200 na ema hwan.
The travel company now wo mu tufa mu e wo hono. Wo mu oba bi wo hono. Obana me so or mo safety man so mo secretary ono na all this time nti omo safety man e wo ho omo obana obetwe wo ka no na e dey no mo cash bubu a etumi abeto material no da bi oni sika no ko de no kware ni minimum fee e fa
na sika no ogia obana gia ya o ma receipt
no mo dia wo ma receipt na mo take record no to I am a company who can no matter so and so. Be a mama sample GT 7798D or the part watching. At the end of the day, no scripting man is okay to know. I bet you the same Tanoma. It is a penny in the bar. And so, or the two or scripting man. No, I can't do all the gear. Ya all this can.
Eti wono ope anwea ni bi dia ye obi adwuma ama no a wo operate tipa trucks no na je se wo wakwa akoto bi e wo ho na wo de akwa akọ mani pakro de kwa na adwuma
eya so ba omo to mai omo mba mai free e ko ala ya ba ko ya nsa na ebe ku so because material na kasa no kwari ni material ni aka se material nya pie ya o be o se tipa so kai like jomo to mai eya se bi a wo mo ko ka tire so mo tutem party danti bi a yemfa the street o to mai
edisa anwea no a yeton ye no ye mo koto de kogu ba bia na se entisa anwea na we he
what say me no so because of the selling material na ma koto company himself na me dey akomani fa na me so bi ana company atom 200 na me so ma koto ma nipa no eli bi fuel na be 500 if you fuel 100 na me yi materials ka 200 a 200 market la nene saba ni keruga ejuma ye kakra ka won ka
yo that's it I said I'm kind of yo that's it enti said I'm kind of me no be share na enkomo na ho na atoa so why Yamin shout to Mate. Sami Yamin shout. Yo. Right, okay. Omoto mine and I to Omoka.
Over Mama cannot just say into no and one na make catch on. Usually what will happen is that the contractor on site no. Answer na buying awarded contract. All these conversations come into play. Eto de bia yesu existing building wo holom ububu iron rods ni say ne nti eto de bia it we factor all of that into the cost. Into okay, you bet to 1 million, cubic worth of sand. My make 1 million cubic material. You bet ton the saying okay, sikana obenya ye free contract sum nim. That is what I want to understand. Besemeti say
contract no a factor we are
no because 1 million cubic
exactly
exactly say ba ban ho na ban edi hu mfaso and as ban kra catch o say munyi free contract sum ni ma ene no man edi hu mfaso but say contract sum no ye ne mo agreement na say okay ye ton project ni 1 million Ghana cedis munti munya po 1 million ye betua mo 1 million na anua na ye tunu sebe 200,000 Ghana cedis. We want to find out say 200,000 contract na fan free and na say ye free 1 million ma eka 800. That is what I'm saying. My make out say bottom line is that but say ye beton there by force ye beton. You can't give it for free. No.
Say contract now with the man whoever removed those materials from the site. Say omo the man trust say contractor then factor into onone normal media. Nche say secretary and as a board no omo anya omo adwuma yi because mo ankasa no mo hwehwe sika e dey adwuma. Nti the best you could have done was to negotiate with the contractor. Na kasa anya e betu no hon. Either it is 50-50 and I said the betwe fi ono is scanning there it comes to the secretariat. But if you leave it like that na contractor need 2 ton there. Any of an say taxpayer no aboka double crap.
Because sometimes what even happens is that when it comes to clearing of site and the works of foundation, we say in estimations, and they are always preliminaries. And sana you come and see the bill of quantity. So in the bill of quantity, we won't say clearing of site, say demolition, clearing of site. You will see it. You will see it is itemized. Bibia or honum. Where two amanane ye crown or baby, we will discuss it. But from all indications, what this man is saying is that womono they are suppliers. Me bra penyo tonwania ne boba. Inti yeti hey me kai time ana ye ba start demolition wa be kan obi a oti say ye tutu roofing sheet bia no ma ba mo be bubu an say be bubu ye pay iron rods we ba also me pay mboba no we ba also me pay ndua no we say me pay roofing sheet ma make not say so tipper trucks no they are always ready because gravels as we speak
onya gravels wa kra na obi a emman receipt bia
okay
material so the epia say the working exactly.
That one they know too about it.
Say,
why were they not receipts?
Yeah, money receipt. No. How do we account
because when you go to the grounds, baby, yeah, you took anuane bobani yina. You go and see what you way bill. What you way bill. In fact, the way bill no be security man now what entrance on answer now they can't need to. So there's a process for selling these things. Fine. I remember because the na me na mkra book. Obana also open Louver Blaze ni bia mi ya na matro na mama eni eje sign ha ko person obebe chira ka say wa ma miska na nyama no once sa so they're supposed to have we could have done it better
and what did
but at the end of the day and no ye jeje ewie the tia wo ma mo ba be sesa nyama na fi because abeka de no they come by and say gravels breakages na ye won debris na ye bubu wo no ebinum be ba tough for your friend saying how do you call it filling but say esusu a ya na enyen kitinkiti a ya na obi enu ha beto so at the end of the day some of them they anua wo mu no ye ton no but nyem buba wo mu no ye mom na say tia drivers no say be ya on be say free on ma de akọ and afi machine na ebe loadi no excavator na ebe loadi no obetia nka obeto fuel so for me I think that the crux of the matter is that aban edi saa anua no ho mfaso ana say aban ni omo negotiate here because aban nim say you bet to this amount of sand from there in the construction or in the drawings na they will tell you the amount of gravels that you bet to the depth we have to go and the depth will tell you the quantity you are expecting. The engineers will know say anua when ye to every honor averages ebia ye 1 million but ebia your budget in here 800,000 it will call 1 million 1.2 and now 700 but there is an average that government in said this is how much we are taking out from here. Did the government factor to benefit from it? If government factored and benefited, fine. But I buy in the home for so near a your contract and my contract and as I ton way as I 200 the 300 and then and project now because I said Yankopon beautiful project.
Yeah, final comment.
And somehow now I may say a time now so I to me 5G network and contract a whole companies that were formed prematurely to take over certain offer and some were whole. Sa GBK for now come wasem. They are stretch up abisabium. Treacherous pa said they are bent on milking this nation to death. But accountability beba one day. One day. Can account for every penny they have used in this country.
Right. Nana could you final comment?
Of the make can say they can bring my a thorough discussion on this issue. But I believe said the union yeah can baby back one minute of your energy baby and a woman looking like will be and I said and why you bonny be but I any evidence. But yen him say I say every year no over by G2 by your say until see a contract no. We cannot sit here and crucify anybody. Yen G2 say Bibi say akoso na amfande kwanso for me I'll be the first person to criticize it because ye or ye chichiri wo man ye mbo man enti hwehwemu bi on mo se koso a aban ne hwe na hwehwem na ne omo a assign a contract no the benefit no omo yenhunu benefit ne to dan so a montrem na yenso yemesesa nuane bi na yenso nya benefit ne bi
I don't know the language.
I don't know the church. I'm a candy. Of a firm, I'm a church. I think and come up over say and can be a misery 100 or so you had 300. Offer here.
Me buy. Obi di ya me buy me phone here back. Nana kojo nkwa phone be miesa
from opposition
they bubu mienu no
from opposition me the phone more than two
back le kram he
what ya be we dem the phones miensa
jai
what ya be na wo tro abeka de no kwa wa ma me no dem the phones miensa wo phone am da sama na ko fa na da ho yo 2 months ago na NDC ni ya beka project to me what ya be mu me nya bi
One day, me say me papa mosque.
Na who's your papa?
Debi, me papa mosque I wabeka. And Arabs for you from Turkey.
And
that mosque has been there since 1968.
Okay.
And you know the way I na you know. And then my old man said, "Yen no more mumma bisi." But yen see your honor mom no. Almost say yen clear site no. Near mom empty land and so mom the omsika wabeshi. Into yen class house in the 60,000. Yeah, one me tena se share ya
na utrotro enu nya mfaso se wa ubutum
ye no we had David median count sika no count so you nya 5,000 for akokana the count ansa na ititi omaka because to clear the site and maybe 60,000 thereabout and nyama no so ya to ton he had about 54.9 thereabout but you to ton nyama no from Louver ceiling fans na to ton carpet na to ton we sold everything bibia toilet seats na ton I wrote all of them down we sold them in the tier
over what the people how mathematics one na me put on na tro ni nyina e no bi o ye ho calculation di ma ni papa
I saw akwa bi awa base
obo so bi ni papa sika ko jeli
da
akwa na oye skit
over adance mathematician we are the better calculation na mo adeka and I'm not surprised over past 5,000 so
enunti na eye Kofi Taliban or say tactics and mathematics.
Right.
The ambassador never man and Nakojo, the ambassador Madel, the ambassador of fire. But for now, if you are a queen, you be Kofi Jojo, Olakoko Michael, and a Debe Kofi, DJ Foreigner, and Abraham Jesus count. Omode be kofie. Usuneti neat 100.9 FM.